Welcome! On this channel, we share the freshest insights from the world of neural networks, hardware, and technology. Subscribe right now so you don't miss a thing. And if you need your own AI agent, reach out and I'll help you build one tailored to your needs. Today, we are exploring a truly magical new chapter in generation models. We are diving into the HiDream transformer. Let us travel back to the year 862. Our ancestors were so tired of the chaos and the constant infighting. They made the legendary calling of the Varangians, hoping to bring strict order to their scattered lands. Just as those mighty warriors united the ancient tribes long ago, this new HiDream model brings strict order to the wild and scattered world of generative neural networks. It is a true epic tale, a beautiful story of finding harmony hidden deep inside the chaos. You see, the old networks relied on disjointed, separate encoders and decoders. They were exactly like those scattered ancient tribes. But HiDream throws out that old recipe entirely. It uses a pixel-level unified transformer. We call it UVIT. This architecture acts just like the wise goddess Mokosh. It smoothly weaves glowing threads into a single, unbreakable pattern. It handles both your text and your images, bringing them together in one beautiful shared space. And the magic does not stop there. This architecture also utilizes a deep reasoning agent based on Gemma. Think of it as a wise elder council guiding the process. It thinks deeply before drawing the final image. This ensures total harmony and a perfect understanding of your text prompt. It does not just paint blindly. It dreams with real purpose. The sheer scale of this magic is simply breathtaking. 8 billion. Yes, you heard that right. This new generation model hides 8 billion parameters deep inside its code. It is a massive, sprawling network of ancient knowledge. It stands totally ready to create stunning images from a single, simple text prompt. But as we all know, every powerful magic spell requires energy. 16 gigabytes of VRAM. That is the exact power this magic consumes during generation. It is definitely a heavy lift for your computer. But the beautiful results are absolutely worth the energy it draws from your local hardware. So let us dive into how you can arm your very own local outpost. First, you need to prepare your Ubuntu system and launch Comfy UI. Inside your machine stands a powerful NVIDIA RTX card. You must guard it like a fateful domovoy protecting the home. Next, you will download the precise 16 gigabyte BF16 model. Finally, you add the separate 9 gigabyte text encoder file. It takes some precious storage space, but it builds the mighty foundation for your kingdom. Once you carefully place these files into the correct local folders, the model easily loads right into your VRAM. And do not worry if your faithful RTX card is a bit smaller. You can always use lighter formats to save those precious resources. The magic adapts perfectly to the exact size of your digital fortress. Now, looking at the generation results is exactly like opening a beautiful book of fairy tales. We dreamed up an African astronomer resting under a sublime starry sky. We conjured an Indian warrior goddess standing bravely in ruined temples. The fantastic stone details are simply mesmerizing. It created deep, dramatic lighting that worked just like true professional photography. It even crafted perfect 16-bit sprite sheets and beautiful Japanese mountain dioramas. The visual worlds it builds are wonderful. However, we have to admit that every fairy tale has a little darkness. An evil Kikimora still lives deep in the swamp of the code. For example, when we asked for men walking on a muddy road, the damp shirts and the thick fog were incredibly realistic. But that mischievous spirit still messed up their hands and arms. We must acknowledge that this remains a chronic issue for our local generation models. The magic is very strong, but hands still tend to tangle up the spell. Despite that, we are clearly entering a much bigger dawn. We call it the Cyber-Rus. This is a brand new era of corporate-free, locally sovereign generative AI. The dark age of disjointed systems is finally over. We have brought true order to our generative neural networks. We just do not need those closed corporate tools anymore. We are creating stunning visual worlds right on our own hardware, bathing under the warm sun of a bright, sovereign future. So I have to ask you, what will you build on your own server in this sovereign digital future? So many more breathtaking discoveries await us in this new realm. I invite you to become a channel sponsor. That way, we can explore all of this magic together and keep pushing the boundaries of exactly what our local hardware can do. Thank you so much for learning with me today, and I will see you in our next explainer.